Hey babes, so let's do a very soft, translucent Dior springtime look together today. I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't to share a look with the Marshmallow palette, I think I would reach for something else. So this is something discomforting somehow when you share some contact and you want to share your passion. Nonetheless, I was really struggling to pick this palette because there aren't too many videos, and opinions are different, and lighting and so forth. So I feel most comfortable when I'm able to watch more than one or two videos. So even though nobody asked for it really, I thought someone searching this palette should get some more visual evidence of whether or not this might be for you. Yeah, so let's just begin. Today I'm only, so just so you know, not that you're bothered if my base isn't too perfected. I'm only wearing the this small Chanel Eau de Teint or whatever, the smaller version of those little beads thingies that is more pigmented. I'm only wearing that around my eyes, like a concealer, so to speak, because I wanted to see if, well, how I like the finish compared to the one in the big square packaging. And while I do appreciate more coverage, still there is something very special about the original one that is just so beautifully blurring. And every time I'm messing up my concealer, because lately there was a day again where I tried some corrector and it was just a cakey mess around my eyes. So I grabbed that product, and of course it would blur everything, melt everything together, so that it was mildly good looking, I'd say. It's just such a good savior. That's why this is one foundation product that I would really recommend to anybody, because it's just it will save your day whenever something isn't matching together well. And boy, I just wish they would come out with this exact product but an unfragranced version, because I would love to wear this all over my face, and I don't have anything that truly compares to this finish. I really want an unfragranced one of that one, yeah. And the other one is unfragranced, which is mind-blowing for a Chanel foundation or base product, and it's beautiful, but it's just a little bit different. It's close, but it's just different. And this huge square packaging by the original, what is it, water fresh tint, it's in English. So the packaging is mildly unpractical. I find it's pretty bulky. So I love what they did with this successor product, but it's not quite there, because due to the higher pigmentation, to the higher coverage, it is just that mildly bit more makeup-y. So I really need the original one in an unfragranced version. Chanel, if you could please, that would be fabulous. And as always, because I don't like to wear to wear greasy SPF or greasy or base products on my nose that would exaggerate any texture or pores and so on and so forth. I always wear this powder foundation by M. It's a French brand that is pretty much focusing on minimalism and skin health, overall well-being. How do you call these lifestyle brands? I really love that. Oh, many of the products I really love. I love the packaging. Everything is just practical but sleek, simple, chic. So yeah, that's on my face. Again, this is Chanel, and then some on my nose is this powder foundation. It also has an SPF of 30, and on my forehead, you just very softly a little bit, I'm wearing this powder foundation, one shade deeper for a very soft natural contour. So no serious bronzing or anything like that, for a pale complexion, winter complexion, springtime look. And yeah, today we'll do the Marshmallow quint, which, you know, it's not a crime, of course not. It will still be very cute and fresh and translucent and pretty and playful. But I'm also really craving, remember this one? I love this packaging. I mean, this cardboard packaging by Pat McGrath is really crap. But the design is, I love this so much. Neither of these two quads seriously spoke to me back then, but so I first got the warmer one, and then I really wanted to get this one. I'm not sure. I think it was the aqua shade that did it for me, and yeah. Then I also saw a look with only the pink and this. This is a pink duochrome. This is this will not be like brightening, you know, for my inner corners, but it will be something duochrome playful. And yeah, I'm really craving to use this. Actually, it would be also kind of matching this cooler fit. I look a bit skinny today, so that's not perfect for cleavage. And also, this is the holiday palette of 2024. And you know, before Christmas time, I wasn't too keen on these two shades. This is a iridescent pink, and it has some micro glitter in it that I do not love, but I find this is pretty versatile, and these two shades together are a cute springtime look, as well as if you wanted to go more bluey purpley. So yeah, this is not a bad quint at all. And here we have a silver in the center again and again. Yeah, I think I didn't want to go too overboard today, so this is the look I would have chosen instead. I mean, but no use to share, right? What was I going to say? But we will go a little bit overboard because this might be even sold out yet. This was a Valentine's Day edition, and this blush lighter, it's called Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter. This is called What a Bitch. And honestly, when I was very excited about this because I thought it was just a very like a blush lighter, like a luminous, very luminous pink blush. And then I figured this is a glitter bomb, and it's not that super fine wet sparkle diamond bomb style kind of sparkle, it's glitter. So I was very disappointed with this one. And then there was a huge shift. I put it on, I hated it, I was disgusted even. And then within an hour or so, all of a sudden I kind of thought, well, somehow it's just a bit cute having this on my cheeks. It might not be age appropriate, but nonetheless, I just felt cute with it. So this is what I wanted to show you today. So and this is different. You know how I was complaining about the micro glitter in the Chanel Holiday blush lighter? This is different. This is purposefully micro glitter. You know what I mean? So it's a bit of a different kind of deal. Should we finish up with this one so we can focus on the eyeshadow look? I think so. Might not be available anymore, but I can imagine it's still on the Fenty website. Well, it's, after all, it really won't be everybody's cup of tea, right? So what are we going to do today? You know, this is a very soft limey minty kind of shade. It's very unique, and it's what really drew me in with this palette. Now it's true that especially this one, this ballet pink, is very dry. It's very unusual these days because everything is high shine, creamy, hybrid texture. So it's very unusual to come across pretty how do you say, pretty traditionally dry powder shadows. These are just pressed powders. So that's uncommon, but somehow even this dry one, and it's also that you can, with this one, you can really see detect the individual shimmer particles. It's not micro glitter. It's also not any wet sparkle or anything like that. It's just I don't know. Can we tell? No, this lighting is too bad. I'm sorry. But it still works for me. You know what I mean? I was scared that it was unusable because it was called a dud. I wouldn't go as far calling it a dud because it still works. It works okay. It works okay. It's not destroying the whole fun of it. Yeah, let's leave it at that. But the rest is very pretty. And you know what? I think I'm kind of spoiling the fun of it all because I never give you swatches. So here I have this pink, and here we have this limey mint. I don't know. And here we have the lilac, and I haven't even swatched that one yet. Here's the orange, and here we have the pink. Oh, I should have put the orange there, but I mean there is no confusion about these shades as to which is which. It's just very versatile. when it comes to fun spring colors, right? I mean, I'm afraid it's a bit dark already. Even this lilac with the orange, I find this combination I find very interesting. But of course, the lime with the pastel lime with the orange is really the star of the show. For me it is. Here we have this pink, this ballet shade, this odd one. It absolutely works to brighten. But you see these very fine particles, so it's not the lime shade doesn't do it. The lime shade, while it is a unusually dry powder formula, which we barely see these days, it still works perfectly fine. And to be honest with you, I could imagine that it might be positive for longevity. I don't know, but I could imagine it may be. And here we have the pink, the matte pink. You know, you can build the matte pink up to something very playful, sugary, but blend it into the crease as I did in my Chanel Skipping Denim Dream video. It can also look a bit more, how should I call it, relaxed, a bit more neutralizing it when it meshes in your crease with some residue of bronzer. You know, when I do this with a bronzing or a contouring darker shade, I always just go slightly in here very softly to pull the look together. Wait a second. You know what, when I swatched the orange one, I actually wasn't planning on wearing it today, but since now I kicked up some good amount of orange here, I will show you the lime shade with both lilac, this one, and with orange in the crease. So let's do the orange here. Oh no, that's way too much. You know, it just kicked up a lot when I swatched it. Wow, there's a lot more. This is not a translucent soft look that I'm going to show you. That's great. Well, however, now you know that shade. I wasn't gonna apply that much. Okay, that wasn't really the vibe with this cool gray top. Now it is. Now it is. Okay. Use a bit less, I find. So here we have the orange. And I do like the way this orange mixes with the lilac as well. It just adds some, I don't know, some candy dimension. It changed it a little bit, gave it some lilac reflect, took it from, well, now it's both warm and cool in tone and cool in style. And here we go in with the, see how brightening and nice this is. This is the lime shade, super pretty. And since the lilac one is, it's not brightening, but it has some beautiful glow as well. The lilac on the eyelids with the orange in the crease would be very beautiful as well. And you know, the pink with the orange, it's just, while it's colorful, all the shades are a bit softer, and they still work so well together. I find this palette looks probably rather boring upon first look, but still all these shades work very well together and are something very playful that we usually do not have in one palette, right? So here, a bit more. So we have equal amount of brightness here by the mint shade. And that's the look for today. Even if I applied much more or at all the orange as I wasn't going to, it's still, I still don't feel frightened to walk out the door like this. You know, sometimes you have plans and then you don't want to go overboard, look too flashy and so on. This is still a very cute, playful, even colorful springtime look, and it's still so soft and tolerable. Would you pronounce it like that? I hope so. Yeah, I mean, this color really didn't hurt. And yeah, let's finish the eye look first. Let me do the mascara. I still have this Lancome Idôle Flutter extension mascara. I mean, this is a nice little sample size. This is a very nice one. In general, Lancome mascaras are well thought through, I would say, and this is a very particular mascara wand. I don't know any dupe for this. I cannot think of any. It's very unique and it's very it's extremely defining. Of course, this caters to a specific look. You can probably build it up a little bit, but it's not. No, I don't like what I did here. I kind of messed it up. I wanted to keep it a bit finer and softer. This is the thing when you switch mascaras. I find that you really get used to the way you apply your mascara, and well, it's at least I have difficulty, you know, switching my technique for once. So I haven't used this one ever since I've tried it the first time. Tried it, liked it a lot, but you know, I just had a different mascara in my rotation, so I forgot about it. Well, I didn't forget, but I set it aside. And oops, no. Well, and now I have to get, even though you have such a good amount of precision and control with this type of mascara, it's still something, you know, you get used to the way this mascara works and how it works best and how to go in with the first strokes and so on and so forth. That's just the way it is, I find. Or maybe you're just much better at mascara than I am, but yeah. Oh, and by the way, because I was watching my girl Jules today about these spring shades. Oh my gosh, do I have here, I hope, oh my gosh, I even see a gray hair here. Okay, nobody cares. Yeah, so I've seen a couple of people using brown mascara, choosing brown mascara with these spring candy colors. I did try it one time. I didn't really like it as much. I do prefer a black mascara with these kind of shades. I do, even though, you know, I'm lighter in my features, and a brown mascara is a very nice soft touch for me for my everyday looks. But here with these fresh colors, I do prefer a black mascara. And yeah, let's do brows. Usually I take one by Kevin O'Quan, a brow duo. This is by Maybelline, Build a Brow it's called, and so it's a similar concept. It does not work it's not a dupe. Let's start here. It's not a dupe to the Kevin O'Quan one that I like so much, but it's a comparable duo. And today let's try the brow liner, and as well that one I haven't tried yet. So the Kevin O'Quan gel goes on more with more product, so it makes your brows look more wet, more stuck together. This is applying less product, and here we have the same kind of deal, but this one is a bit more, I think it's darker and more pigmented, so scary step here. So can you, yeah, you can see, but my hand is in the way. Is this good? This is better. Oop. This is very intense compared to the Kevin O'Quan. I mean, even if you have black hair, I'd be very careful to use this on my brows. Okay, what should I do here? Is this good? Oof. The color is in here. This is like a ink cartridge where you stuck this brush in. Okay. Not so great. Okay, I completely messed up the other eye because when you put down the first one and then you try to, you know, make the angle the same, it gets tricky. I have to fix this in the bathroom when I'm not stuck holding this mirror. But now let's add this one. Oop. And you know, this tone of pink is very similar to this this pink raspberry shade in in the Confidence palette, the Rouge Noir palette by Chanel. So that would be the blush I'd have chosen today otherwise. This looks a bit patchy right now, but I think that's because of my skin not being perfected here. Can you see? It's full on glitter. But somehow there's something cute to it.